This video will be strictly on psychology, and please keep in mind that I have been exactly where you are. And when I say I wanted to walk out in front of traffic, I truly mean that. Without being a suicidal person at all, I truly mean I was ready to just give up, not just on trading, but on life. I was in a really bad, a very dark place. Trading took me to a really dark place. It's a big part of why I'm doing this. I know I'm not the only person out there that feels like this. So it's going to be titled Before You Quit Trading. So, are you feeling despair, discouraged? You feel like you are taking one step forward and three steps back? Do you feel the more you learn, you realize the more you don't know? Tired of constantly being wrong, tired of losing, losing your very hard-earned cash you had to miss time from your family, your friends, in the first place to make. You start feeling the markets and the people around you are out to get you. So you start to feel like it's time to give up and quit chasing this dream that's going to give you a freedom like you've never seen before, to give your families and your children opportunities for better schools, better education. God, this can take you and take your family and the people around you to such a better way of living. Just simply being able to spend more time with them, to being able to spend more time with your spouse, your loved ones, is, you know, your parents, uh, quality time in general, having more things that you want, a better place to live, in a better community, a better neighborhood, just things that you thought you only dreamed about. I have experienced this before. I felt despair. I felt desperate, very desperate, desperate to make it. Read more books, spent more money on more resources. I talk about this all the time. Things like Bazinga, FinViz, uh, barcharts.com, Motley Fools, all kinds of stuff. Um, I even had conversations with myself and others that I was ready to give up on my dream, a dream that meant the world to me. All I wanted, it was everything, just totally overwhelmed me. And of course, people that I talk to around me, they don't understand trading, and so they were all for me giving up, no encouragement at all. Before you unsubscribe and close your charts forever, you know, our bodies are very efficient at giving us signals: hot signals, cold signals, joy signals, angry signals, desperate signals. These signals are meant to guide us away from pain and to find happiness in a safe place. When we start to feel this despair and discouragement, the loss of confidence, this is your body telling you something needs to be changed and you need to find a solution before you can proceed in your trading journey. The feeling of despair is a simple way of your body telling you not to waste any more time doing it this way, find a better way, or possibly not even any way, quit doing it. Simply just stop doing it. And that's just our body telling us, giving us signals. So, but before we give up on our dreams, here are 3 reasons that you're likely feeling this way. And just hearing some of this may help you get motivated and back on track to becoming a successful, profitable trader. When we feel discouragement, it's often that our vision is out of line with reality. This is so easy with all the crap on YouTube, with the magic software, and I made $1 million this year. Movies about a magic pill, uh, games, uh, like PlayStation games, stuff that's not in reality. Seems like everyone knows what the next big breakout stock's going to be, except you, right? When you're introduced to day trading with these completely unrealistic expectations, not a surprise that 12 months later you're feeling worthless. You feel like it's not going to happen, and you feel like you won't ever, you know, that it won't ever happen for you, and you want to give up. Someone like me who has experience in the market can help you understand what's realistic and what's not realistic. There's a process to learn to trade. Just like everything else in life, it's not enough to know the ingredients. You have to know the combination of ingredients. You don't go from A to Z by skipping B through X. At least you won't get there properly. If a teacher gives you a test and you leave them out, then you fail the test, right? Like I said, you probably have some unrealistic expectations. Uh, Also, second, you have probably been successful in the past buying dips, chasing those hot stocks that when they dip, everybody's buying them, they're coming back. But that strategy isn't working anymore. Maybe you're not willing to change with the market. Maybe it's the market. Let's be honest. You are stuck in your own ways, and you want the market to follow you. Sorry, it doesn't work like that. The market is ever changing. The market never stops. Technology is always changing. If you are not growing, you're dying. The market offers no safe place. People say find a strategy that fits you. I say learn more than one. Knowledge is power. Get out of your own comfort zone. Most of us never admit we are living in a constantly changing world. The market is no different. You have to learn to adapt to survive. In this world, the market is no different. Let's talk about a third reason. The third reason for despair is simply you burn out. This happens when you don't feel like you have enough time to do what you need to do to accomplish your dreams. Leads to exhaustion, and this leads to making very poor decisions, like walking away from your dreams. You know, Burnouts, they occur when people live an unbalanced lifestyle. Guys, this is why I do the research for you, to take the load off. And all you should be worried about right now is the trade execution. I don't do all this and talk about this because I just don't want you to find stocks, but I want to take the load off. It's important for you to understand that in this competitive world we live in, for us to be successful, you will need to invest the time to master what you are doing, the point where you have a edge against the world. Trading is not a job, it's a mindset, it's a lifestyle. This is one of the most exciting and self-fulfilling, life-changing things that are left on this planet. Yes, it takes work, but it's worth it. It does not matter if you want to be a doctor, a lawyer, it all takes work and conviction. You're going to have to take extreme focus. Obsession with the market is okay at first, but you have to find balance or you will become a burnout. Become burnout. You have to find balance within a few months. We need work, we need play, we need family time, we need study time. We need connections. We need spiritual and emotional connections. If the only time you feel good about yourself is when you are hitting profits, it's a recipe for disaster. We put ourselves through so much mental, physical, and psychological pain for the reason it must be Jason. Alright. We put ourselves through so much mental, psychological, and physical pain for the reasons I have mentioned here. All this will cause you to sabotage your own trading. Money is worthless without a healthy body, spirit, and mind. So these are 3 reasons: unrealistic expectations, stubbornness, chasing the market, suffering from burnouts, think about this and see where or if any fits you. Let's get your expectations reset. If you're losing, stop. Go to paper trading. Take 3 wins there to help build your confidence. Then go to 1 share trading, not contracts. Go to 1 share trading. Take 3 wins. Get your confidence back on track. If you can't get 3 paper trades, you start over until you do. After you complete that, it's completed. You go to trading shares. After you complete that, then you go move on to trading contracts. If you have completed the paper trading but you are struggling with the shares, you got to restart until you get 3 winning trades to rebuild your confidence. It cannot be about money right now. It absolutely cannot be about money. You need to focus on the skill set. The money is blinding you. The expectations of getting rich in this one trade. I hear stories about the next trade. There's no single trade out here that's going to totally change your life. It's not the lottery. Every now and again you'll get a big trade, but if you don't have your stuff together, even like that car trade, they went to $32,000 or something like that. The people who won that and got lucky and just absolutely hit a home run, that weren't prepared for it, they give it back, every bit of it and more, trying to catch the next one. Unrealistic expectations, or that one's huge. Reset, get back to the basics, keep things simple. A lot of traders are overcomplicating everything. Keep your trading simple. Keep everything simple. Focus on trade execution. I find plenty of information, plenty of stocks for everybody to focus on. That way you only have to worry about trade execution. You do not have to spend, 12 hours a day. I'm spending that 12 hours for you to find all this material and to put it together. After you learn your emotions and you start to get your trade execution down, then we can move on to other stuff. But the reason why I say focus on trade execution is to keep you from getting burned out trying to handle all this and juggle all this material and trying to put it all together. Some of you guys, I'm sorry, some of you members, we have ladies in here too, and I shouldn't say it like that. Some of the members make great call outs, and that's awesome. Continue what you're doing. Just don't lose track. Don't lose focus. Don't fall into the magic pill. If you see somebody saying, hey, I made $1 million, or you see a post saying I made 50,000 last month, just like we had a guy posting in the Facebook group, has seen people flocking to him. That's predator type stuff. You see somebody wearing a green jacket saying, oh, I can teach you this or I can teach you that. There's nothing nobody can teach you anywhere that you will not learn right here in this Discord for much, much cheaper. Much cheaper. We're actually offering more resources and giving more information than a lot of groups are doing. You also get there's nothing like winning. After you start winning, I realize, you're probably taking a lot of losses right now, but after you start winning, and the accomplishment of doing this yourself instead of me just giving you the answers will be huge. Then you can successfully teach your kids this, so they don't have to enter this slavery workforce that we have. To be somebody else's slave. There's no feeling like, there is a trader on the other side of each and every one of our trades, but we don't have any boss trading. It's us against the market. There's nobody breathing down our neck. Uncle Sam during tax time, but there's nobody, there's no boss, there's no time clock. If you wanted to sleep in a day, separate yourself from the screen. If you feel like, you can't walk away from that screen, get up and walk away. Make yourself. If you got it that bad, if things are that emotional, done for the day. Make, the self-discipline of making yourself miss some of this stuff, it will take you a long, long way, and implying self-discipline. It's not that don't want you to make money for that day, or I want you to miss, the trades for that day. Trust me, there's no opportunity that day that you can't find 10 more the next day. I think I provide enough opportunities, and I've showed you guys that there's enough opportunities on a daily basis that there's no one single opportunity that you can't walk away from. Before you guys just rate up and, quit, give up all your dreams, things that's going to improve your family, their lifestyle. Maybe, like I said, get them in a better neighborhood. Keep in mind, it's going to take some work. It's not going to happen overnight. It's just not. Even with my help, I will speed up your learning process so much because I am going to work very hard to keep you guys focused on the proper material, good thoughts. We're all desperate. I was so desperate to win that I did some of the stupidest stuff. I'm trying to keep you guys from that, trying to keep you guys from the harmful YouTube stuff. That's why I'm so particular about what gets posted in the page, because I'm trying to keep everybody focused on only good stuff to increase your shouldn't say increase. I should say shorten your learning time, so you'll be making a profit so much quicker. So many traders take 2 years before they even, if they even make it that long. Some take 3 before. These are surveys. Some say, I've seen read surveys that actually take 3 years before traders become profitable. I've seen them take 2. Here, you're going to get it in under a year if you stay open-minded and follow along. Unrealistic expectations are huge. Burnout, being burnt out is huge. These are big reasons. And the unwillingness to change with the market on a daily basis. The need to feel like you need to buy right at 9:30 or 9:45 because you're going to miss something. When you feel like that, you feel like you're racing, your heart's racing, get up and walk away. Go do some meditation. Find a thermometer video that I posted. That will work really good to help find out exactly where and when you're having these angers or urges, and whether it be I have to trade now or the anger issues. Work on that. Let's find out where the problems are coming from. Let's not give up. If you give up now, you're never going to forgive yourself because you've lost all this money. There's a trader on the other side of every trade. You guys, do you realize there's a trader taking your money on every side, on the other side of every trade? You're going to lose trades. We have to get good at losing before we can learn to win. But we have to learn to change, mold with the market. We have to get our expectations in line. These are an absolute must. Needing to learn to trade, learning to lose before we can proceed and become a profitable trader. And being burnt out is just not good for anything you do in life. I hope this helps. See you in the trading room.